To begin with a 1993 F-150, which needs a ton of work done to it to make it roadworthy for these amazing road trip adventures I have planned. We're going to start on the back, and to begin with the back, we got to get the bed off. So, the next few videos we featured back here with the bed off, so why not have a video of how to remove the bed? Project OBS will be about one video per month. I should leave and go into a ride. I'm going on a ride in like a couple days, so anyways, enough rambling. We'll take this bed liner off, get access to the bed bolts, start soaking them in Kroll so that I can take this all apart at a later date. That one's broken. It still works though. This lady used to be some rust right here, but yeah, it ain't there no more. Hey, there's my foot. So yeah, there's a little bit of a hole here. Another rust spot there. I think this thing is gonna be a race car. It's already got lightning holes in it. I gotta find the bolts for the bed. I see two of them. There's only four, isn't there? Or is there six? Do you know? Comment below. Of course, by the time you comment below, I've already figured it out. You can still comment it below anyways and let me know if you know before I do, because right now I'm guessing. Ha! 6. I knew before you did. You didn't comment fast enough. All right, I'm gonna soak them in Kroll or PB Blaster or whatever I have handy over here, and then I'm gonna load up and get ready to go to the mountains. Kahutta trip. We're doing the Georgia Traverse. Should you turn left or should you turn right? Or is it called, can we do the Kahutta Big Frog Loop? I don't know. I'm kind of working on the title. I ain't leaving for 2 days. And sometimes when I go, something else will happen while I'm there and it'll get a different title anyway. We gotta go. Oh no. Oh no. This is bad. Over here. Do you see that right there? It is the middle of March. Oh no. Pollen season. Oh God. We're like 2 or 3 weeks away. White pollen season. Not in Georgia. We got too many pines. Oh man, I got the oil that creeps. No, that's coil. Ah, my eyes. This is why you wear eye protection. Holy moly, all the wasp nests on the back of that front tank. We're gonna let this soak for a year, and that's it. I gotta go finish getting ready for the Jeep ride, and he's got to do whatever he's doing. All right, that's it, everybody. Goodbye.
Much later.
Well, the coil trick worked. I just took all 6 of these bolts out, as you can see right here. They all come out easily except for this one. I stripped it out a little bit. That was my fault. Actually, it wasn't the fault of the bolt. So the coil or PB Blaster, whatever I used, soaking it worked great. Now, I'm gonna take these taillights off, unhook the harnesses from inside of there, and at that point, maybe the bed's gonna come off. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't have an instruction manual how to do this, so I'm kind of winging it. I didn't bring any tools with me. That would have been smart. All right, now like Ricky Bobby, I got 2 knives in my leg. And rust in my eye. Ow, that hurt. All right, I don't know how that happened because I'm not even hitting stuff above my eye, but it finds a way. That is why God made safety glasses. You know what? I'm not wearing safety glasses. That is why I'm a sinner right there. Because I didn't wear my safety glasses. One day I will stand before the Almighty and give me a list of reasons I can't be in there. When I look at reason 176, I'm going to say, really? Because I didn't wear safety glasses? He's going, it was a rule. You knew better. I'm like, dang, Lord, do you forgive me? Please? or listen up. Haha. We just stick that right there. That's extra wiring. All right, so we disconnected all these harnesses here. This was the last one right here. Right here is the other side. This is the one I didn't see until I got this big adapter right here for my trailer harness out of the way. Anyways, all this stuff unhooked, and this mystery thing here, whatever that is, that was already hanging there. I didn't have anything to do with that. I don't know what that is. Hey, and we got these wires here. That's the that was already that way. I guess this truck came with Wi-Fi. That's how you get your Wi-Fi. You just dangle these wires out there and you got Wi-Fi. Hey, I will bet you that one that's missing went right there and it was for a tag light. Right where I ran that to. Anyways. Yeah, I just thought about the fuel fillers here. They gotta be unhooked. So I see what looks like a 5/16 right there. Being this truck's a 93, it's probably a communist size, like 8mm. Let's go find out. Went ahead and got my communist set and my freedom set here. Knew it. It's communist, 7mm. All right, let's put these up. Because I get distracted easily, I stopped what I was doing. I went and checked these bolts that were in there. So let's see if they'll pop out. And the rear ones look pretty good, but for video evidence for the future, the front one up here is about half gone. So we're gonna leave that one like it is. This one I can't get out. It's conjoined. So, all right, for the fuel tanks, I missed those straps. So that's the rear pickup. Here's the front. That pickup, the filler tube, right there and there. 8mm, break them loose. Oh, that's hooked to that. Okay. That side feels loose now. Hey, I got that bolt out. Ha! Oh, that's rusted up. Hey, listen, it's getting late, sun's setting. It's time to get cleaned up and get ready to go to bed and get ready to go put in another shift tomorrow. 0400 comes early, so I gotta get cleaned up, get ready to go to bed, get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and go back to work again. I'm going tomorrow. Maybe we'll mess with us some more. It might be raining, it might not. If that's the case, it'll probably be it till this weekend. So there we go. Made a little bit of progress. Not no visual progress, but I made actual progress. Visual progress will come the day the bed comes off. Yep. All right, that's it. Time to clean up this mess I got out of here. All right, this Ziploc bag, get choked up there. It's gonna have the bed, the fuel filler, and the taillights hardware. These were an 18mm on the nut side. The fuel filler was a 7mm. The strap that goes around the neck were an 8mm. And then the taillight screws were Phillips. That's the hardware used at this point. That's the tools used at this point, not the hardware.
The next day.
Anyways, yesterday we got everything disconnected, unbolted all that. Today I just lifted it all up, made sure the wiring are clear. Let me show you what I did. Got some plywood out of the barn down there, and I got some straps and my cherry picker, and I hooked the straps up down there, put the cherry picker on there. Had to drag the cherry picker up here with a 4-wheeler. I just said that wrong, didn't I? Hey, my cell phone's laying out here too. Good way to lose that thing. Anyways, I dragged the cherry picker up here with a 4-wheeler. We used a golf cart to drag the plywood up here. I think we're good to go. Finally made a little ramp here. I'm sure I'm going to run to a snag of some kind, but I got 2x4s for leverage. I broke the one I used yesterday. But makes stuff happen. So what you got to do when you work by yourself. I just got me. I got my dog. My daughter ain't even here. I'd use her for help sometimes. She's pretty strong, but she's also a girl, and she's kind of girly, so she doesn't know how to use her strength. I looked earlier and I didn't see anything dangling. I have a Jeep, right? You know what you have in a Jeep? Recovery gear. And that bag right there is my recovery gear. Soft shackle. These things are great, ain't they? Easy now. There we go. So very safely, I'm gonna pull this back with a four-wheeler and hope it don't kill me. Got a better idea. I'll turn the cable. My winch quit working. I've only ever used it twice, but it's like over 10 years old, so it's Harbor Freight did its job for 10 years. So I'm gonna use toe straps. See how it's hooked on the ball here? You never do that on a recovery, by the way. That's bad. I'm about to show you why, because it's probably not going to hold. And if it don't, we'll figure out a soft shackle to make this work. I hope I filmed this, but I got it off. Strap with the four-wheeler did the job. It's now on the ground. Get some cat litter buckets, about 6 of them under there. And honestly, it's only about that far off the ground, so I mean, if it falls, it ain't gonna hurt it. I just want to keep it up off the ground best as possible. We'll see. Get the pressure washer out, wash all this stuff off, get my fuel pumps apart, figure out how they're made. Yeah, probably most of this will do another day, because it's getting pretty late in the day, and I have been at work all day. Been at work since 4 in the morning. It's now 6 in the afternoon. What? Anyways, I've got comments on YouTube from somebody I know. That's why it got my attention. It was Road Rash, just commented on something. I don't know if it was on his video or my video. He just commented something that I commented. I'll figure that out in a minute. Anyways, let's get all this work. By the way, Road Rash, off-road, good dude. His name's Kevin. He has he does ministry work. He has a Jeep. He does some Jeep stuff. Known him for several years now. We've rode together quite a few times. Did the Georgia Traverse with him here a few months back. And yeah, can't wait to do something else with him in the near future. But anyways, let's get to work on this Ford. Over the past 4 years, I have found that the benefit of having this awesome Jeep is not necessarily the vehicle, it's the adventure. So now you're invited to come along with me for something new. I'm going to expand the channel beyond just Jeeps, and we're still going to do Jeeps. We're going to be heavily Jeeps, but we are now introducing the F-150, and if we turn around and look over here, you have the Silverado. They will be featured in more and more videos coming up. So get ready, it's going to be exciting. We're going to be mostly Jeep videos and occasionally some truck videos.
Make sure to press that like button and subscribe to the channel, and make sure to put a comment down below.